Roadmap to Research, a research process checklist. It's helpful to have a process or checklist to follow when you're researching. Let's look at a 6-step checklist to take you through the steps. You should keep in mind that in some circumstances you will not do everything on the list, you may not follow the steps in order, and you may have to go through the checklist more than once, and that's okay. The checklist is a tool to help you stay on track. Step 1 is clearly stating your research question. Keep referring to your question as you proceed through the checklist. You might modify your question as you learn more about your topic and gather resources. It might become broader or more specific. You may need to consult your professor if this happens and you intend to change the focus of your research as a result. Step 2 is fully examining your assignment and identifying any requirements or specifications that it provides. What types of resources do you need to use, such as books, peer-reviewed articles, or web resources? How many resources do you need? For example, it might require that you use 3 articles or at least 1 web resource. What is the final output or product? For example, a video, an essay, a report, or a case study. Be aware that not all assignments will provide all of these details. Make note of the due date so that you can schedule your research, organization, and writing time. Step 3 is to define and explore your topic. Use your research question to generate some manageable, focused questions that you will need to address in your research. Use the basic questions who, what, where, why, when, and how to help you. Decide what keywords you're going to use in your search. Step 4 is to determine the types of information that you need and where you will find it. For example, do you need statistics? Do you need research articles? Do you need images? Where will you find this information? Is it on the web or in one of the library's databases? Do you need a book to provide a basic introduction to your topic? Should you interview someone knowledgeable about your topic? Now you know what you're looking for and where you're going to look and can carry out your search. Step 5 is to evaluate what you have found against your research question and assignment. You need to think about relevance, authority, point of view, timeliness, and the context of what you find. Make sure you have all of the details necessary to reference the resources you are using in your final paper or product. Step 6 is to begin creating your product or paper. As you go along, document your sources using the citation style required by your professor, such as APA or MLA. You may need to use in-text citation for your sources in addition to creating a reference or works cited list at the end. Remember, you may need to repeat this entire checklist or repeat a specific step. In real life, the research process is rarely neat and tidy. You can always consult your professor if you have questions. You can also ask library staff to assist you with gathering information and using specific library tools.